The text "Expanding Immigrant Integration in Adult Education" appears on screen. A map of the United States appears, as well as photos of diverse adults.
The Office of Career, Technical and Adult Education recognizes that immigrants and refugees typically have many needs when arriving in the U.S. Needs like learning English, gaining academic or workforce skills, finding stable housing and childcare.
A picture of housing and a playground appears.
Communicating with their children's schools.
A picture of a school and a school bus appears.
Transferring foreign credentials, getting assistance with residency and other required documents, accessing healthcare.
A picture of a bus appears.
And finding reliable transportation. To meet these varied needs,
a picture of an airplane appears.
New arrivals to the U.S. may receive services funded by several federal agencies, including the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services and the U.S. Departments of Labor, Health and Human Services, and Education.
Seals for the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services and the U.S. Departments of Labor, Health and Human Services, and Education appear.
Cross-system services, working together.
Images of adults in classrooms appear, along with the words "Immigrant Integration."
Represents the use of an immigrant integration approach. These approaches help immigrants and receiving communities work together to build secure, vibrant, and cohesive communities.
The words secure, vibrant, and cohesive appear.
Through coordinated services that help immigrants integrate successfully.
The image zooms in on an adult in a classroom, and a picture of grass and trees with a city in the background appears. The words Adult Education and Family Literacy Act appear, and then the letters form AEFLA.
Adult education programs, funded under the Adult Education and Family Literacy Act, can play a critical role in an immigrant integration approach.
Pictures of a woman looking at a paper wearing a hijab, two older adults working together, and a classroom of adults appear.
AFLA-funded programs provide instruction in English language acquisition, literacy, civics, workforce preparation activities.
A picture of a man in an industrial kitchen appears.
And, in some cases, occupational training through integrated English literacy and civics education and integrated education and training activities.
The words Integrated English Literacy and Civics Education and Integrated Education and Training appear.
These activities help immigrants.
The camera pans to thumbnail photos of adults.
Gain English language skills, increase their civic participation, and prepare for careers with family-sustaining wages.
A drawing of the Statue of Liberty appears.
To meet immigrants' broader needs, adult education providers can develop intentional partnerships.
Images of adults in learning environments appear, along with the words Refugee Resettlement Agencies, Workforce Development Agencies, and Community-Based Organizations.
With refugee resettlement agencies, workforce development agencies, or training providers, community colleges, and other community-based organizations.
An image appears showing the text IELCE program, connected to things, the rights and responsibilities of citizenship and civic participation, English language acquisition, and adult education and literacy. Text IET program is connected to adult education and literacy, workforce preparation activities, and occupational training.
For example, adult education providers can work with partners to widen access to services that support the three pillars of integration.
The words pillars of immigration, integration, and inclusion appear along with the words civic integration, linguistic integration, and economic integration.
Civic, linguistic, and economic. In each of these three areas,
the video zooms in on civic integration, and additional text appears. Foreign credential verification, government documentation attainment, citizenship preparation instruction, community services navigation, digital equity strategies. The camera pans right to linguistic integration along with the words technology-enabled instruction, contextualized ELA instruction, multilingual strategies. The camera pans right again to economic integration along with the words workers' rights and responsibilities, workplace digital competencies, and career exploration.
IELCE and IET provide some services, but typically not all.
The camera zooms out to see the full image with all of the text.
Adult education providers can support immigrant integration in many ways.
The image resets to a map of the U.S. with states shown. A camera zooms in on Minnesota, which shows a picture of adults celebrating.
For example, to promote civic integration, programs in Minnesota have incorporated volunteer opportunities with local community service organizations to allow immigrants to engage with their local community.
The camera then pans left to Washington State and zooms in on a video of adults in a classroom on laptops.
And in Seattle, adult education programs support economic and linguistic integration through programming that focuses on increasing English and digital literacy skills.
The image pans out and becomes an image of a row of houses under a blue sky. Images of adults learning in classrooms appear.
Immigrant integration is also supported at the state level. Several states have developed English language acquisition standards that integrate civics content.
The words "gain civics knowledge while improving English skills" appear.
So adult learners can gain civics knowledge while they are improving their English skills.
The words "it is essential to ensure that our laws and policies encourage full participation by immigrants, including refugees, in our civic life" appear.
Executive Order 14012 states, "It is essential to ensure that our laws and policies encourage full participation by immigrants, including refugees, in our civic life."
The seal of the U.S. Department of Education appears.
To support this aim, the Office of Career, Technical and Adult Education.
A map of the U.S. appears. Images of adults appear in the various states.
Is supporting IELCE and IET programs in providing more comprehensive services to English learners, refugees, and new Americans. The Enhancing Access for Refugees and New Americans project offers technical assistance and resources to states, programs, and instructors on partnerships, program design, civic readiness, and contextualization. Explore links.ed.gov for more information.
The words "enhancing access for refugees and new Americans" and lincs.ed.gov appear. This product was developed by RTI International under contract GS000F354CA/919900021F0348 with funding from the U.S. Department of Education. The opinions expressed herein do not necessarily represent the positions or policies of the U.S. Department of Education, and no official endorsement by the U.S. Department of Education should be inferred.